Yo, what's the deal, y'all? Recently, I did a video, a short, asking, now that we reached this point, who do you respect more? J. Cole or Aubrey Graham? And a lot of you stated you respect Drake more because he sat there and he didn't run from Kendrick. He did something worse. Yeah, he engaged in a battle, but in the back of his mind, that battle was supposed to be or going to be fixed to his advantage, which is why he egged it on, you following through. He was very confident. In hindsight, just think about all his moves. He was very confident because he felt like that machine was gonna save him. And now that the machine hasn't, look how he's behaving. Look at it. How could you stand next to that? How could you make excuses for that? How could you act as if he stood there with 10 toes down and handled business? He didn't. He didn't. He just felt like it was going to work out in his favor, which is why he was so excited about getting involved in that. You can't respect an individual like that. Nothing about him screams equality or equity. He's like the corporate dude. As long as he can do what he want to do, everything is cool. The moment anyone else has the same rights and privileges, he's mad and upset and crying. Nothing about him at this point is hip hop. What has he done to help anyone that didn't ultimately have him gain in the very end? Look at all the moves, the antics. It's ridiculous. Over a rap battle? Over a rap battle. He said so many different things about individuals. Horrible things. On wax. Insinuating things. Probably stating things that aren't true. Attempting to mess with people's home lives. Mentioning people's wives and significant others. And now all of a sudden, when things don't work out in his favor, oh no, that's against the rules. We can't do that. We can't do that. I don't understand why so many people were such in a rush to jump to his defense or be his saving grace. Sometimes it's okay to admit you were wrong. That don't mean that you know anything less about hip hop. You happen to think that he was a solid artist, and look at his antics. Look at it. There's nothing you can do to rationalize his behavior. He did not stand tall and battle Kendrick. He thought that he had a guaranteed win. That's why he was all in. And the reason that he's behaving this way now is because he found out the hard way that it's only so long that you can hold on to that type of power. It was his season. And that's up. And some pundits and some journalists are running around here still rationalizing his behavior, acting as if he's going to relinquish that power again and they need to be in his good graces. He's tarnishing his own legacy. If this was anyone else, y'all be on a bumper, fam. I'm not understanding why y'all keep making all these excuses for this dude. Everything you stated he did concerning this battle has been thrown out the window because the antics that follow don't align with that behavior that you champion. It don't make sense. He don't respect the culture. What other person lost a battle and behaved this way? Behave this way. I'm silent because I'm waiting for an answer. Put it in the comments. Who else has behaved this way? Kendrick has been quiet. At this very moment, he's probably preparing for a Super Bowl performance. What's next? He gonna try to stop that too? Not Like Us has that much power that you want that to not be performed at the Super Bowl? The problem with that record, and people want to speak about bots and that, Kendrick can just press play on that during the halftime show, and the crowd can recite it word for word. That's not bots. That's impact. So all these individuals out here making excuses for Drake and acting as if you're shooting him bail and more bail and more bail. If it was anyone else, y'all would get them up out of here. Nothing he's done since that battle. How long ago was that battle? Almost 7 months ago? And it's still being carried out. And he's dragging it with his antics. It could have been over. He could have learned a lesson, came back, He's stuck here because he know he lost. And instead of accepting the defeat, a defeat of a rap battle at that too, he has made it so nasty out here to where the loss is 10 times more magnified than it was when it initially happened. Just dragging it through. Dragging it, man. Dragging it. Individuals like him lack self-awareness. Sometimes we think we're more important than we really are. And God knows, I know what it's like to have a favorite artist and you big up their moves and you love their music. But it does come a time and place when you can actually say, as a man, I don't stand next to that type of behavior. He's one of them dudes that will walk into any room, wreck any life, say all types of things, throw rocks, hide his hands, just to be victorious in some capacity. What men stand next to that? This has gone beyond hip hop. This is beyond hip hop, and this whole lawsuit and all, you can do whatever you want to do, but you ain't gonna beat me in the head, have me thinking that he's doing this for other artists when he has benefited from the very things he's upset about. What about the other artists then? What about them then? It was never about the other artists. It's about his ego. It's about his inability to take a loss, which shows that all the stuff that he rap about is not true. It's not true at all. Because if you've been outside before, you know how to take a loss and bounce back and become better. Look how he's dragging this whole thing on, trying to tear down families, lying on people, using flunkies and their platforms to push his narratives. All the while still having media pundits who say they love hip hop, co-sign this type of stuff, or not being willing to really speak down on it or highlight just how ridiculous it is, because in the back of their mind, I gotta save or protect this relationship because he may very well be the boy again one day and I want to interview. Nah, this ain't what that about, man. Integrity. Certain behaviors we ain't never accepting. And I don't care if I gotta stand on my own with that one. Like, the way he's behaving is ridiculous. Everything. What remember on The Wire, what Lester Freeman said to McNulty? Everything you touch, turn to fire and you just walk away. That's Drake. If he can't have his way, he gonna burn down the whole building. Childish, immature. And at this point, I'm just over it, man. You can't vibe your way out of this. You can't melody your way out of this. You can't hybrid artist your way out of this. This is an integrity issue. This is a grown-up issue. This is a lack of evolution issue. And these are the type of guys, they uplift in the culture. People go to court every day. Litigation. I'm not against that. But for losing a rap battle, you gotta be kidding me. When I'm pretty sure he's done far worse to others. But y'all keep making excuses for him. He ain't stand 10 toes down and battle nobody. He got engaged in a battle that he thought was fixed to his advantage. That ain't a battle, that's a fixed fight. But he got in there with somebody where, with the media thought, with the head honchos thought it didn't matter. Got the culture behind me. And that's what he can't understand. Not Like Us was not pushed by bots. That's culture, that's timeless music, that's a moment. And there's nothing that a lawsuit, frivolous debates, or nonsense can do to take away from that. And that's all I got, man. That's it. That's it. Stop making an excuse for nonsense. No more excuses for nonsense. We don't believe y'all.
Hey, yo, E!